Hello, my name is Valentina Gutierrez from Section 1, and this is my second journal. And I'm going to talk about my reflection in the units Feminism and Latin America. First of all, I am going to talk about the unit of feminism, and it was very interesting because it is a very important topic which everybody has to learn about it. About this social movement which has struggled since centuries ago to avoid the inequality of gender. I like teachers' methodology because you taught it through the history. For that reason, I start to be conscious that a lot of serious social problems still exist and anybody could not solve it in the past. For that reason, it's necessary to promote union to solve problems. We have responsibility in the present to our society. In this way, now I know the real importance of my participation in this social struggle or any social problems. We can defend our right as a woman or as a man, but we should do it together. And my goal as a future teacher is make a change in this society, but I know that I have to work a lot, investigate, because our arguments should have support and reliable sources. Read a lot, and also it's important to interact with other to know other point of views, other perspective, because we can't close our mind. In this unit, I improve a lot my reading skill because the text of feminism was very difficult. So I had to dedicate more time to read and to understand the dossier, looking for different words. Also, I had to investigate a lot for myself about feminism. Before this semester, I didn't know a lot of about I didn't know a lot about this social construction. So I had to investigate when I read the dossier. I read the dossier. In class, we talk a lot about this topic, and it was very interesting because when my classmates tell to us their own opinion, we learn a lot from other realities. Their thoughts, their beliefs, their identity. For me, the interaction between teachers and students, it's very important too, because when they gave their opinion about social problems, for example, discrimination in education, for example, they transmitted to us their experience as a teacher, as a social agent. Secondly, about the unit of Latin America studies, I want to say that in this unit I make a reflection about my learning process in IEL because it's comfortable when you use knowledge from other units, for example, in the unit's identity or beliefs, in which also talk about our customs or our traditions. Also, as well as philosophy, my task was about Latin America identity, and I had to connect this with philosophy course. So it was very difficult, but my conclusion from our research is that in a spate of conquest arrived in Latin America and imposed their culture with violence and avoided our culture, today we have an identity. Maybe we have multicultural origins, including Mapuche. It's our identity. It's not bad. The problem is that we have a lot of tools to prevent the extinction of ethnic groups in Chile, but the government are not protecting them. For that reason, we have to struggle in order to improve our education and consider courses like Mapudungun in classes, in schools, in university, etc. About my oral task, I had to improve a lot of my speaking skills. I had to study a lot of phonetic sounds, and phonetics classes was useful to me, but I need to study more about sentences structure, punctuation, and listening. Maybe it's necessary. I am watching now The Walking Dead for second time, but now I watch it in English without subtitles. So I have learned a lot of words that and their sounds. Finally, I want to say that I appreciate a lot the way that the teachers explained to us part of the text that we didn't understand. I would like that your support will be the same next year. The next semester, because was very useful to understand the dossier. Thank you.